Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Tutorials. Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be going over my first impressions of the Xbox One. Starting off with the physical aspect of the console. When I first took it out, it looked really good. It had a nice gloss, and then to the right it had the vent and things like that. It was very heavy and very large compared to the PS4. Haven't actually held the PS4, but it is large compared to it, so that might bother some people, maybe some not. I know for me it doesn't really matter. So, but I did notice that it only had 3 USB ports, which isn't that much, to be honest, because I think the older Xbox, the most updated older Xbox had 4, I believe. I think it was 4, and this one has 3, so I'm not really sure what's happening with that, but that's one negative downside to it. But overall, the console looks really good. I like the black, sleek look to it, and I really like the looks of it. So that's my opinion on that. Let's go on to the controller. The controller is really awesome. I like it more than the Xbox 360 controller, in my opinion. The thumbsticks feel right, hands feel right under it while holding it, and I really like the engraved thumbsticks where you can stick your thumb on it and it stays, and the triggers have like a curve at the bottom so your fingers won't slip off. Now, there's one thing that I do not like about the controller, and that is the left bumper and right bumper. They're oddly placed for some reason, and they're large, so it's kind of hard to get to. But, it's something I could get used to in the future, so we'll just have to see about that. All in all, I really do like the controller a lot, especially for FPS. It just feels right. So, moving on to, the software and the first boot up and things like that, it was really cool. I liked it. I liked how you had customization options to choose your color of notifications, all these different avatars to pick from and things like that. It all seemed pretty cool. So once the Xbox was completely started up and I could move and do everything like this, I did find my first problem because I was sending messages to friends. It seems that you cannot send a message to all your friends at once, only about 30 some, which is really disappointing because on the Xbox 360 you could do it to 100 and some. You could do all your friends, like if you had 100 friends, plus some more recent players. And speaking of that, I cannot find the recent players list anywhere, so that's another downside. I'm not sure if I'm missing it or what. Another negative thing that I do not like so far, hopefully they will add this stuff later on, is that you can't really see your hard drive space. You can't view your hard drive, you can't see how much you got left, and things like that. At least I can't figure it out so far, and it's either really, really hard to find or it's not there, which I'm thinking it's not there. And I was looking on the help section, and it said how to tell if you're low on hard drive space. Supposedly they they give you a notification and tell you that you're low on hard drive space, and then you can start removing stuff like games and things. And speaking of games, the game installations are huge. I know I installed Call of Duty Ghost and Forza 5. And all in all, that was like 70 gigabytes. So 2 games, I'm down 70 gigabytes of that 500 gigabyte hard drive. I know in the future they are going to let us hook up 5 terabyte external hard drives and things like that. So that's going to be amazing. But, certain features that I can't find that I really like to use on Xbox 360 are gone, which is bad, but I will adapt to it. Another thing that I cannot seem to figure out how to do is send voice messages. I can send text messages through the Xbox, through people to Xbox 360 and the people that are on Xbox One, but I can't really figure out how to send a voice message. It seems a lot harder to find and do things than it did on Xbox 360. That simpleness is gone. But thanks to the Kinect, it's really easy to just say what to do, and it'll go right to it, and then you can do the rest. So that's why I think Kinect is playing a big role. But I don't like that they made everything so difficult to do and find. Obviously, once I get used to it, it'll be much easier. But until then, I'm going to be using my Kinect to do things if I want to do it quick. But, it just doesn't have that simplicity like the Xbox 360 did. And one of the final negative things that I've seen to notice so far is that when you get notifications and achievements at the bottom, when that little thing pops up and says so-and-so sent you a message or achievement unlocked, it seems to lag. It seems like there's FPS lag on the actual achievement. If you're playing a game, the game doesn't lag, but just that animation seems to lag. So I'm not sure what that's about, but I know that could easily be fixed in the future if it's a big problem with everybody else. But let's move on to some positive things. The Kinect is absolutely amazing. I was getting this thing thinking, the Kinect is going to be a waste of money. I'm not going to use it. It's going to suck, and it's dumb. But it's absolutely genius the way they incorporated this thing with the Xbox One. It's amazing. I'm using it all the time when I'm using my Xbox. I turn my Xbox on with it. You know, I'm viewing messages with it. I'm saying go to friends list with it, view achievements, everything. It's absolutely insanely good. It's just amazing. I was not expecting it to be this good. So I'm really happy with the Xbox One Connect 2.0. Another thing that I like is that they added followers, so you don't really get pending friend requests anymore. If people follow you, then you can see that they followed you and then add them as a friend and they're on your friends list. So you have followers and friends, and you can have up to, I don't even know how many. I have more than 100 right now, so you can definitely have more than 100 friends, but I'm not really sure how many you can have. I believe it was like 1,000 or something, but I'm not too sure. And they've greatly improved the voice chat. It sounds much clearer. Much clearer than the actual Xbox 360 voice chat. I think it's because they integrated Skype with it. You still have Skype, but I think they use Skype technology to make voice chat on the Xbox Live in-game and party chat and things like that. And speaking of party chat, you can actually have up to 31 people in your party now, because I was inviting people to the party and it said you can invite 31 people, so-and-so like that. So that would be kind of hectic, but that's also cool if you have a good amount of friends that you like to hang out with, at least more than 8, like on the Xbox 360. So that's pretty awesome. So there's a couple of my first impressions about the physical aspect and the software aspect. Let's talk about graphics. They are insane. I have Madden 25, Call of Duty Ghost, and I got Forza 5 last night. Forza 5 by far is the most graphical, like the best graphical game that I've seen ever. Like, it is absolutely amazing, guys. I will upload gameplay, but I don't know if the gameplay will do it justice. Also, with Call of Duty Ghosts, since I am a Call of Duty channel, you can definitely see the difference from previous gen and this new next gen stuff. Lighting, details, textures, shadows, it looks great. Video doesn't really do it justice with Call of Duty, but you can definitely see a big difference, and I'm happy with that. I thought it was going to be like very minor. They also added some stuff around the maps that's not usually there. They added new playlists, things like that, and some updates for the Xbox One version. But yeah, back to Forza, that is absolutely amazing. I'm enjoying it. I haven't even been on Call of Duty Ghost since I got the game, because it's just graphically awesome. I can't wait to see what they do for games that are solely for the Xbox One, just solely for like Xbox One next generation. Like Madden 25 and Call of Duty Ghost came over from Xbox 360 to Xbox One, so it's not fully like taking capability of what the Xbox One can do. I'm sure Forza 5 isn't even fully taken like what it can do, because it's new. The Xbox is new, so I'm really excited for future games, see what people can do, what developers can make. So those are my first impressions of the console itself. I hope you did enjoy the video, guys. If you're still watching to the end of this, I know it's a long one, but I had to get my positive and negative thoughts in there. If you're still watching the end of this video, we're going to do Special Word of the Day. Special Word of the Day is impressions, so leave impressions in the comments below if you're still watching. Once again, I hope you did enjoy. Please leave a like and impressions if you're still watching, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in a future video.